Hey guys, it's Kevin with Spirit of Twilight. It's been a while since I did a book review, so I wanted to do one today on a book, well, actually two books that I just finished. They are books of poetry by Stephen Ross. This one is called Light and Night, and Stephen actually sent these to me, and he wrote a description of the books and signed them for me, which I am grateful for because I love having my books signed. That way I can go ahead and frame them in a shadow box and put them up on the wall behind me. But Stephen Ross, Lines of Light and Night. This is a book that if you like Robert Frost poetry, you will love this book. It is a, how can I put this? There is so many aspects to his poetry in this book. It ranges from romantic poetry to dark time poetry or dark experience poetry to seduction to sensual feelings to appreciating your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever in a relationship. Um, he just covers all the bases in this book, and I speak to Mr. Ross on Twitter or X, yeah, quite a few times, and he's a really genuine guy. He is a very down to earth human being who likes to share his experiences, especially in this book. He told me that this is actually his first book, and I'm going to read a couple passages in here, but on the back of the book, Stephen wrote, I'd like to start out by telling you why this book of poetry stands out from the rest. It's relatable, and it really is. You'll find yourself in many of these pages, split between the light and the night. There is good and bad, happiness and sadness, just like in all of us. It contains your beauty and your beast, and you'll find yourself pausing and rereading, not because you didn't understand, but because you did. And that is definitely true within this book. As a matter of fact, you can see I bookmarked quite a few of the poetry or passages in this book, and I found them very, very relatable. The first one I want to go over is actually in section 2 under the night section called Grim Carnival, and I personally can relate to this. The passage states as so: Come take my hand, my sweet children, to the place where I abide. There will be no light, no turning back, and nowhere left to hide. I tell you this, not as a warning. You followed me this far. Darkness wanders here, unending madness. The rooms are so bizarre. We'll be there soon, I promise this, so let's not fall behind. This place I stay, Grim Carnival, is what I call my mind. That to me is captivating. It is also eerie, but it is so relatable for myself, and I'm sure many, many other people. Um, let's go over to the light side. And some of these are very intimate, very, very intimate. This one's called Gift. Lowered head, downcast eyes, her breathing now increases. Subtle clues of a soul misused, now lonely, heart in pieces. Hint of flinch when I reach out, entreating her to live. To know the touch of caring hands, the gift that I can give. That is just beautiful. So beautiful. Another one that I really liked a lot was called Hope. It says pondering thoughtfully in interminable time. Realization strikes in his own way. Shattered, wounded, ugly, stupid, insipid, inelegant thing that he is. Perhaps he still has value, worth. I'm sure at some point a lot of people have felt just like that. Um, Stephen just amazes me with his not only his words but his capability to reach out and just touch someone's emotions. I mean, he captivated mine most definitely within this book. Here's one back from Night, and I actually enjoyed this a lot. I can relate to this quite a bit. It's called Shame. Body used, violated, spoiled, defiled, an empty vessel, all that remains. Hidden tears, misery, turns to rage at the idol that mocks, taunts, flouts its power. No escape, too weak, shame, and result, never whole, can't repair, damage done, leave me alone. When somebody feels bad about something or if something happened within your past, this definitely comes to me. And I used to write poetry when I was really, really young, way back when I was a teen, but I never wrote anything down because I didn't think that it would ever amount to anything in someone else's life. And this is really an inspiration for me when I'm reading his work. Let's do one more. This is also from Night. It's called Innocence Lost. Innocence Lost. From the moment his lascivious leer rested on me, now I have a voice, yet I cannot scream. My thoughts locked, us in a soundproof vault, and my heart in a prison, built upon a foundation of terror. Body grown, but still alone in darkness, just a child. This book is so captivating on so many levels that it really lets you know who the author is. He is reaching out from the pages and he literally grasps you and pulls you in. And if you don't have any memories like this, it'll make your mind wander, just like he said in the first poem. But the thing is with Stephen Ross, he also has two other books, which I'm going to review a second book of poetry, which I absolutely loved almost every single passage in the book. And it was the first book I read. This is the second one. But it was such a great book to read. I recommend it for a lot of people simply because it's so relatable, just like he says in the back cover. Anyway, his name is Stephen Ross. If you'd like to follow him on X or Twitter, his handle or username is the real SIR or Sir3. And he is a profound human being. He is genuine, he is kind, he is very giving, and I only gather this from speaking to him over social media platform. This gentleman, if I had the opportunity, the money, and the chance to travel to Canada, to shake his hand, to meet him, and to sit down and have a cup of coffee with him, I certainly would. Because he doesn't know this, but we have a lot in common when it comes to what he writes. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to leave a link down below to his book on Amazon, which you can purchase. And this is from my affiliate link, so by all means, I will actually be getting a small percentage if you decide to purchase it from the link that I have below. But again, this is Lines of Light and Dark by Stephen Ross. Excellent book, especially if you love poetry. If not, you'll still find it very captivating. I guarantee it. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.